Matt Alfieri with us here on the Mendola Show. We're talking Riverside basketball. Matt, senior season, you got a lot of young guys around you, so let's talk a little bit about your role on the team. What does coach expect out of you?
You know, come off the bench, cause chaos defensively, and hit open shots from open, drive to the hoop, pass, just do everything.
Let's talk about guys before you. Was there a player you looked up to when you were younger and said, okay, I want to be like this guy, or this guy kind of took me under his wing?
There's a couple like Michael Rickard, his footwork, Brandon Reed's mid-range, Frank Antonacci's energy, and just, hard work. Todd Monahan, the rebounds and defensively.
Always seems to be good motors at Riverside. You guys get after it and go after it. Talk a little bit about, just being part of this team. And coach said, hey, not one guy's looking for the credit. It's spread around a little bit.
Yeah, he always told us, go after the boards. It's not a one guy show. It's everybody. Everybody has to go and just come together.
Let's talk about practices. Sometimes you go to practice, it's a drag. It doesn't matter what the sport is. Sometimes it's fun. How would you describe a Riverside Vikings basketball practice?
Hard, fast. We just do a lot of basic stuff. We go through the basics, layups, shooting, just stuff like that.
I'm getting old, so I remember coaching Niska as a player. Hard-nosed guy, worked for everything he got. He's like, listen, these kids are more talented. He's a pretty good player, though. But talk a little bit about what it's like playing for a young, energized coach who kind of knows what the program's all about.
He motivates us a lot, tells us, what we need to do, what we need to fix, and what we're doing, guys. We just gotta keep listening. Great coach.
Talk about the ability to score, because, there's going to be games you might win 39-38, but there might be games you need to get in the 50s or 60s or 70s for that matter. You feel like this team has guys that could score when you need to call upon them?
Yeah, I think 1 through 6, 1 through 7, we can all score, hit a shot, especially on off a rebound, just push it up to the floor, and especially on defense, we get a defense steal, we go up with it.
Beating Scranton was a big energy game and comeback, right?
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about what that atmosphere was like for you.
It was awesome. I remember going into halftime and hear some of the JV kids. I don't want to say anything, but they were they thought we wouldn't win, but we all knew we had it in us to come back. Down 17 with 5 minutes and 38 seconds to go. We knew we had it in us. We knew we could do it.
Probably a great learning moment for them to say, wow, anything can happen, and you guys found that way to do it. Probably left a great impression on those younger kids. Now, let's talk about going forward. What are you looking forward to? Because any game, any given night, anything can happen. I'm sure you guys always want to be on the winning end of it, but anything's possible.
Old Forge and Dunmore, those two big games. Holy Cross, we have coming up. It's a really great team. All the teams we play are respectable. No one's to push. We have to battle every night.
Let's talk about your family, support you get there. Who's in your corner rooting for you?
My mom, she's at the games. My dad, he lives in New York. He's a retired police officer. He comes up to the games when he can. He's always pushed me to do better. He's always paid for a trainer or trained with me. My brother, he looks up to me. I'm the only one in my family that's ever played sport. And my little brother, he's looking to follow in my lead. He's looking to be taller than me, so let's hope one day you'll be interviewing him.
Awesome. Let's talk about the future for you. Some people have an exact plan. Some people are still working that out. Senior year for though, so 6 months away, you're going to kind of go do something. What's it going to be?
Studying psychology. I'm looking to go to King's. I got accepted at a bunch of schools like Westchester, just schools like that. I'm looking to stay home though and just go for psychology.
It sounds like a solid mindset that you have and kind of knowing what you want. As far as coaching Niska and the connection that you have with him, talk a little bit about that relationship. You only play basketball, so what's it like with that coach?
We're always summer through the year. He's always texting me, having me communicate with the younger guys. He looks up. He wants me to communicate to them at all times, and he expects a lot from me.
Well, keep the energy going and good things this year for the Riverside Vikings. Great to catch up with you, Matt.
Thank you.